For anyone in or around the IT world, certifications can feel like this endless alphabet soup: CCNA, CCNP, CompTIA. It's hard to know what actually matters anymore. But Cisco just made a move that's impossible to ignore. They didn't just tweak their legendary CCNA certification, they completely overhauled it for 2025. And they've thrown generative AI and machine learning right into the mix. So the big question is this still just a networking exam, or has it become something much, much bigger?
It's absolutely become something bigger. Cisco didn't just update a test, they turned the CCNA from a specialized tool into a universal passport for the modern IT landscape. Before this, you had 9 different CCNA tracks. You could be a CCNA security or a CCNA wireless. Now there's just one.
Right, they collapsed everything into this single 200 to 301 exam, and this latest V11 update, the one that adds AI, ML, and cloud management, that seems like a massive shift.
It's a huge and, frankly, necessary shift. They realize that in 2025, you can't be a network guy who doesn't understand AI or cloud. It's like being a mechanic who only knows how to fix carburetors in the age of Teslas. You have to evolve or become obsolete. Cisco is forcing the industry to level up.
Exactly. The bar has been raised, but with that higher bar comes a significantly higher payoff, especially when you look at what this badge does for your bank account.
That's where it gets really interesting.
Let's talk numbers. The exam itself costs about $300, but the potential payoff is substantial. We're seeing CCNA salaries range from around $61,000 on the low end all the way up to $125,000 for top earners. These are people in roles like network design engineer or infrastructure engineer.
And that nearly $40,000 gap between the average and the top earners is the most telling part. It proves the CCNA isn't just a box to check for HR. It's a signal to employers that you have the foundational knowledge to handle high-stakes, complex projects. It's the difference between being a technician and an architect.
Got it. So it's not just about the letters after your name. It's about what those letters represent.
Exactly. Think about it from a business perspective. If you're a big company looking to outsource a multi-million-dollar infrastructure project, are you going to give it to the team that says we're pretty good at this? Or the team that can show you a wall of Cisco certified engineers? That certification is a proxy for trust and competence.
That makes perfect sense. So the money's there and the value is clear, but the exam itself is a 120 question sprint. How do people actually cross the finish line on their first try?
It's all about strategy. The test is a 120-minute challenge with roughly 102 questions, a mix of multiple choice and drag and drop. It's not just a test of what you know, it's a race where knowing the Cisco way of asking questions is just as important as knowing the tech.
And the material is weighted, right? I saw that IP connectivity is a huge chunk at 25%, with network fundamentals and access close behind at 20% each. It seems like you really need to know where to focus.
You absolutely do. And because there are no strict prerequisites, you don't need a degree or 5 years of experience to sit the exam. Practice becomes your primary training ground. This is why services like SPOTO, with their updated 2025 exam dumps, are so popular. It's not about cheating, it's about building muscle memory for the types of questions and scenarios you'll face in that 120-minute window.
I see. So it's about being exam ready, not just knowledge ready.
Precisely. You have to be fluent in the language of the test.
Okay, this has been incredibly insightful. So if someone's listening right now and considering this path, what are the absolute key takeaways they should walk away with?
I'd say there are 4 main things. First, the 2025 CCNA update is a game changer. It now officially includes generative AI, machine learning, and cloud management. Second, it's a consolidated certification. Cisco replaced 9 old tracks with this one powerful exam, which simplifies things. Third, the earning potential is real, with salaries climbing up to $125,000 a year for top talent. And finally, the exam itself is a solvable puzzle. It's a $300, 120-minute test, And if you focus on the key areas like IP, connectivity, and use modern practice tools, you can pass it on your first attempt.